In the Tavares household, parents Ronnie, Jenny, and their son Joshie, things aren't dreadful. However, one night as the harvest moon begins to appear in the sky, the Tavares family begins to experience something unusual.
Good night, son. I love you, sweetie. See you in the morning.
While the parents are leaving the room, Joshie sits up in his bed and shouts,
Mommy! Daddy! I have a loose tooth. I can't wait for the tooth fairy to come.
Joshie's parents look at each other and then turns towards Joshie and says, shh. As they walk away from Joshie's bedroom, in a hushed tone, they say to each other,
I'm surprised he still believes in the tooth fairy. Yeah, he's 8 years old now. It's time for him to stop believing in these imaginary creatures.
The parents continued their discussion as they walked away. Not moments later, a glittering figure fluttered into Joshie's room. The figure's glow seemed to be moving slowly towards Joshie's pillow, but it fell down on his lap and with a loud thump, abruptly waking up Joshie.
Ouch!
Joshie was right. Ouch! Once the glittering figure landed on his lap, it transformed into a full-size tooth fairy. The tooth fairy seemed dizzy and was not steady on her feet. Her powers are drawn from the mist of imaginary creatures. Unfortunately, each time someone no longer believes in imaginary creatures, the mist becomes thin and cannot re-energize imaginary creatures like the tooth fairy.
Hi, I'm Liliana the Tooth Fairy. I know you haven't lost your tooth yet, but on my way to another child's house to pick up their fallen tooth, my powers were weakened as a result of overhearing their parents talking about how they do not believe in tooth fairies like me. The mist can no longer hold me out. Can you please help me?
Joshie didn't know what to do. Could he be dreaming? Could this really be happening? How was he to know? Hearing the tooth fairy say that his parents no longer believe in them, Joshie decides to keep the tooth fairy a secret.
I don't know how to help you, but you can stay here with me until you heal. However, cannot be seen by anybody except for me.
Thank you for letting me stay here, and I know how you can help me. But first, I really need to rest.
Here, you can use my bed, and I will watch you over there.
As Liliana the tooth fairy rests to regain her powers and strength, Joshie looks out his window over at the harvest moon. He tries to think up ways to talk to his parents and make them believe in imaginary creatures. Liliana begins to wake up and stretch out her wings. She turns over to Joshie and says,
I really needed that rest, and the harvest moon shining down on us really makes me feel better. By the way, have you heard of any knock-knock jokes lately? They might help me regain my powers.
I know knock-knock jokes. Here's one. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Oink oink.
Oink oink who?
Make up your mind. Are you a pig or an owl?
After several knock-knock jokes, they are interrupted by Mr. and Mrs. Tavares as they walk into the room. They were awakened by voices and laughter from Joshie's room. As they enter, Joshie's parents are startled by who they find in his room.
Wow, how did you get in here? And aren't you a little old to be dressed up for Halloween?
As Mrs. Tavares reaches out to grab the tooth fairy, she shrinks and tries to flutter away. Mr. Tavares stares in awe as all this is happening. When he finally brings himself together, he manages to speak as he puts out his hand towards the tooth fairy.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. You're truly real and beautiful.
Yes, my powers are back. Thank you for letting me stay here and helping me. You are a true friend.
Come and visit me soon.
I'll return to pick up your loose tooth.
Bye.
Don't forget to come and visit me.
I won't.
The mist in the air is thickening with magic as the tooth fairy flies away, leaving a trail of glitter behind her. The whole family is happy, and the tooth fairy comes to visit every now and then. The end.